We've all been there. Someone says something provocative, criticises you, or starts a debate. Instinctively, you might want to react, to defend yourself, to respond to every point and swing back. But here's the thing. Disagreements aren't a game of tennis. You don't have to return every ball that's thrown your way. Engaging in every disagreement can be mentally exhausting and emotionally draining. It pulls you away from your peace and forces you into unnecessary conflict and often leaves you feeling worse. So what if you just don't react? What if you let some balls just pass you by? The problem is we often feel compelled to react because in today's world where everyone has an opinion, disagreements can come from anywhere, from friends, from family, from co-workers, or even strangers on the internet. And when those disagreements happen, the urge to react can feel overwhelming. You might want to defend your point of view, prove them wrong, or protect your ego. But constantly engaging in disagreements takes a toll on your emotional well-being. Every time you swing back, you get sucked into negativity, whether it's an argument at work, a political debate at a dinner table, or a misunderstanding with your partner. You end up spending hours of conflict that could have been avoided altogether. There's usually a cost to always reacting. What happens when you always feel you need to react? You become emotionally exhausted. Your peace of mind is disrupted. Your stress levels rise, and you might even end up in a toxic relationship where every interaction feels like a battlefield. The more you engage, the more you lose control of your emotions. The more easily you can fall into patterns of anger, of frustration, and of resentment. Reacting to every disagreement can harm your relationships. People may start to see you as defensive, argumentative, or quick-tempered. If you're always focused on winning the argument, you can lose sight of what's really important, your mental clarity and your peace. So what's the solution? Here's 3 steps to choose your battles wisely. Step 1, pause and evaluate the situation. Before you respond, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Not every disagreement requires your engagement. Some arguments are better left unaddressed. Take a deep breath and instead of reacting on impulse, evaluate whether it's worth your emotional investment. Will this matter in a day, in a week, or a year? And if the answer is no, let the ball pass. If the answer is yes, respond with the facts and without emotions. Step 2, focus on your inner peace rather than on winning. In tennis, every point is a battle, but life doesn't have to be like that. Life doesn't need to be a constant battle. Instead of aiming to win the disagreement, shift your focus to maintaining your peace. If responding is going to disturb your inner calm, raise your cortisol levels, or create inflammation in your body or your ego, it's better to let it go. At least until you've calmed down and thought the consequences through. Sometimes saying nothing is the most powerful move that you can make. When you choose not to react, you remain in control of your emotions. And this doesn't mean be a doormat. It means choose your battles. Step 3, practice empathy and detachment. Disagreements often escalate because we take things personally. If you feel the urge to react, take a step back and practice empathy. Ask yourself, why is this person acting this way? More often than not, their behaviour stems from their fears, from their insecurities and their stress. So detach from the situation and understand that their reaction says more about them than it does about you. Respond with kindness or not at all whenever you can. And keep your wits about you for the exception to the rule. Every now and then you'll come across people who, no matter how non-combative you are, no matter how kind or respectful you are to them, they still go out of your way to send bad juju energy your way. So if you genuinely can't avoid them, if you genuinely can't extricate yourself from their vicinity for whatever reason, maybe legal reasons, then let them have it. Get the police involved if you have to, and make absolutely certain that you don't say or do anything that's going to get you sued. Other than in extreme cases, choosing not to react is a form of emotional mastery. So next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember, you don't have to swing at every ball. Pause, evaluate, and protect your peace. Stay peaceful and choose your battles wisely.